Good day, gamers. Purple Mentat here. We are on week 3 of my Darkest Dungeon Let's Play, and we just got back from a rather harrowing experience in which poor Teddy here in Hierarchy were severely affected by their time. We are still... oh no, we have a Vestal. Excellent. Just trying to figure out where I was. It's been a bit since I've been on here. Right, we are lacking severely in deeds. We have plenty of busts and crests and a handful of portraits. Unfortunately, we need deeds for my favorite buildings. The blacksmith, the stagecoach, and I believe also as well the guild. Nope, guild uses portraits. Unfortunately, without one more portrait, we cannot get instructor mastery, which would allow me to get rank 2 of various skills. However, what I can do at the guild is teach my people the skills they do not know, which could be very, very useful. We're going to start working on getting a decent group together. Saffron. You know, in my experiences, I have been trying, and honestly, I don't particularly care for the leper. So I think that poor Saffron the leper here has become disposable. They just don't have the accuracy to be enjoyable for my playstyle. Lisa Geek the Hellion, on the other hand, was amazing. That AoE breakthrough, yeah. Not the best accuracy of all of the people that I've seen, but phenomenal damage. Looking through some people here. Alright. Faithless will not pray or flagellate the runs. That's a problem for her. Okay, so I had some fan requests to have heroes named after them. Let me pull up the comments on the last one and see if I can find where those were, because there was someone who was requesting specifically to be a priest, and I love the idea of naming these characters after you guys. That seems like a fun way to do things. Okay. Let's see, we had someone that wanted to be a healer by name of Matthew Bingham. There we are. We had someone that wanted to be the bard, well, the jester, who basically acts as a bard, by name of Killer Nats. And we have someone that wanted to be just anyone, just someone, by name of Shamik Shah. There we go. Now, Crusaders are one of my favorite characters. I find them to be very, very powerful. I like them a lot, and I'm going to be making a lot of use of them. Highwaymen, they do pretty good. The Bard, on the other hand, I'm not 100% sold on yet. Not you. This is where we need to be. I'm not 100% sold on this guy yet. He can attack the middle row, which is a little weird. The middle 2. Huh. That's like a self-sacrifice move. It's not really that good of an idea, it seems. It seems like the frontline solo, which reduces enemy accuracy by 10, could be a really powerful like, we don't take as much damage attack. Battle Ballad, I mean, 2 accuracy and 1% crit buff for the party seems cool. Maybe I can weave that with Inspiring Tune and keep the stress levels down, but that means I need to set him up for row 4. And the only other thing he can do from row 4 is Dirk Stab, and I'm just not willing to spend 2 grand on this character. I don't know. Sorry there, Killer Nat, you're going to be held in reserve for a bit. Oh, why did, this one not edit? Maybe there's a limit. Hang on just a moment. Vassals, very, very useful. As a general rule, healing is good. Ah, there we go. Now it changed. And this vassal has the AoE heal, and I like Dazzling Light. I'm not as much of a fan of Hand of Light. I like Illumination just to have something up front. I would like to have the single target heal, but I can deal with just the AoE heal. And who do we have here? I have another highwaymen, who can no longer be Dismas. I am sorry. You, highwaymen, instead will be Itanchi. Yeah, you seem a roguelike type. And Reynaud here is going to have to be, well, no, Reynaud can't be me because I'm the owner of the estate, aren't I? That doesn't work out. Here, we'll make Reynaud Vagram. Why not? Who have we gotten killed so far in this playlist? Ah, just another Vestal. So I'm thinking we will take our Crusaders and Itanchi and our healer with us into the next one. And with only 3,800 gold to work with, well, I can't upgrade the stagecoach without more deeds. You know what? We'll save our upgrade utilities right now. We shall embark on a quest back to the ruins. We need one more, well, one or two more to clear a path to the boss. And we will be going on a short scouting mission to explore 90% of the rooms. Seems like a good plan. Vagram, Shamik, oh, what do you have? Holy Lance is good, and Stunning Blow. Alright, Holy Lance and Stunning Blow, as far as I'm concerned, are what make the Crusader work. Zealous Accusation is a nice extra. Unfortunately, Vagram does not have the Holy Lance, so if he does get knocked back, he will have to be moved forward manually, which is a problem. Itanchi, on the other hand, is all set up to be a third-line fighter. He can take aim, he can pistol shot, he can attack the guy up front with open vein. He is perfect for the third row. And Matthew Bingham, the Vestal here, won't do amazing in the fourth row. They will only have access to the AoE heal and the stunning attack, but those two are pretty good. Stuns are very, very powerful, and I like them a lot. Makes the Plague Doctor one of my favorites because of Blinding Gas and Blinding Gas alone. I don't much care for the rest of what a Plague Doctor does, but Blinding Gas is amazing. Now, provisions. This is a short mission. We will bring 8 food with us, and should be good with 3 torches, I think, because some of our party members can increase the light level. I want to get my gold up as much as possible, so trying not to over-provision. Bandages I'm not too worried about. I will take a skeleton key and a shovel, just in case. And we embark.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
That's a shame. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rooms. We will need to explore most likely 8 of them. Let's head backwards to this guy first. Oh look, box full of goodies. Yes, more deeds. Give me all of the deeds. Wrong button. So if you close it, you give it up forever. It is lost to the darkness. Oh, that is a surprise. Ah! Well, it did say surprise. Alright, we unfortunately need to get him forward one if I want to use my AoE. And I do like my AoEs. Or I can try to take that one out. Yeah.
Destroyed.
Nice! Oh, that's very good. Good news all around. We shall stun one of them if we can. Hit the attack, so we got the extra radiant light, which is the important part. We will, again, attempt to stun and fail. And we will continue to attempt to stun. There we go. That will save us some damage income. Okay. We only have one target who's down much, but he's down 6. Minus 20 dodge. That sounds like a good plan. Darn. That's alright. Pistol shot on you. Oh, no, I cannot pistol shot you. Therefore, we will move forward. Get him back into position. You are going to attempt to stun.
As
there,
the fiend
one
falls,
down.
A faint hope blossoms.
I
Well
think
struck.
spending some time healing is not a terrible idea. I could be wrong, though. Get at least... Well, I've regained 2 hit points so far. He only has 7 hit points.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And we've gotten our light back up to 100, which is the really important part, the part I was going for. Spend some time working that angle. Stun, please? Yes, alright. Now, one of my biggest criticisms about the game so far is I have abilities that I can use endlessly in combat if I just stay in combat. But I cannot use them to heal outside of combat, and I'm not a big fan of that, honestly. I think it would be a better setup if I was able to use them outside of combat as well.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
However, I also understand that in combat I have the chance of taking a critical hit, which will cause a lot of stress to everyone in the party. So it's a trade-off. If I keep attempting to stay in combat and do a bunch of extra stunning, well, I am raising my chances of taking a critical hit the entire time I'm there. Trap 0, trap 10, trap 30, trap 0. So he's our disarmer. Not that we've run into any traps as of yet. Alright, so that was a waste of a trap. There was nothing in that room. But we need to scout out the area. We are doing what we came here for. Can we get some scouting? No. Okay. I still don't 100% understand what triggers scouting, but I have been doing some research on the mechanics otherwise. Ooh, here we go. I think that we're just gonna go straight into the AoEs for this. These guys are low hit points, they die easily. But they can do a lot of damage! Oh man! Alright, you are not very useful at the moment. Unfortunately, these guys are the same and the same hit points.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
And now the next guy... Ah, come on! Work with me here, game. Zealot's accusation. Yes, grape shot. Miss! Don't miss! That's not okay! Yeah. More healing. Ooh, a good one, too. Definitely going to be upgrading healing skills as fast as I possibly can. Smite! Yes. That was the wrong button. That's okay. Victory.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Alright, the confession booth can be decent for you without anything, because it can get rid of one of these. However... We'll have him explore it. Without the, holy water, there's a chance of something very bad happening. See? An extra 16 stress. That was less than good. We're down to 66 light. We will use a torch to get up to 91. Alright. Fairly safe expedition so far. Give me scouting. Darn you. I wonder, is there like a scouting... Move, bleed, debuff, trap? No. Now, I have no idea what the base scouting chance is, and I really wish I did. It seems like useful information that it would be good to know. So if anybody does know that, please tell me. You, read those books. He has developed a hatred of mankind, plus 15% damage and stress resist when dealing with monster-type humans. Well, Shamik Shah, you did ask to be included. Oh, everybody's hungry. These pop up randomly, I have learned since last episode. You do not have control over when they show up, and eating outside of these does not help. So, you bring enough food to hopefully use up whenever that will pop up. And in a short adventure, you shouldn't get more than 2 unless you're very unlucky. Yes! We surprised the enemy. That is good for us. All of these guys are fairly low hit points. We will go straight into AoE mode and do our best to take them down. And... man, I wish I had the single target heal right now, because that AoE heal is not super useful at the moment, but... you know what? No, we will attempt to stun instead. The best healing is a good offense in this case. Unfortunately, Inspire and Cry only heals for 1. There, that was useful. Alright, and you are going to Zealous Accusation, which is button 2. Ah, darn it, he dodged. And these guys have a very high speed of 7. Ah, crits! We need to not have critical hits. That is not okay. Cut it out. It's really the unforeseen challenges like critical hits that will put down a party in the darkest dungeon. And a smite ends the battle. Alright, now we have...
these nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
a lot of money, a handful of crests, and an unlocked strongbox. Now I could... oh, we got scouting. Nice. Unfortunately, from where we are, it's not super useful. Now, I could use the skeleton key to get more stuff out of it, but I think I'll save that in case I run across a locked box. 2 deeds, 250 gold. Very nice. That should give me enough deeds to actually upgrade somewhere. Alright, now remember, we should be able to skip precisely 1 room. Ooh, my torches are running out faster than expected. Aha! It's because I wasn't running into any of these. Nice. So, I think I'll skip this one on the side and head immediately south. Hopefully hunger doesn't overtake us once more. Oh, a bookshelf. Go ahead, Shamik. A map! Nice. Not a great map, but I know that there is some treasure ahead, which is a good sign. We are... I should have taken an extra torch or 2 with me. They're cheap enough. Ooh, that's a creepy thing. I don't know if it's cleansable, and I don't know what it will do when I look into it. He has gained claustrophobia, and now has a severe fear of enclosed spaces. Ow.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
We're out of torches. Only 1 more room. Oh, good. Goodies! Ooh, more deeds. Awesome. Alright, we found the... ah, no! No! This is gonna hurt a lot. Alright. You will take aim. You will Holy Lance one of the gunner in the back. That's not good. I really needed that to not happen. You're gonna try to stun the... ah, come on! Stop sucking. No! Stop taking critical hits! This is going badly. Okay. Just please, no. Engage, get healing mode. If that guy in the back can AoE my whole party, so this is not good, not good. All right, can we stun the big guy at least? Can we stop some of that? No. There we go. That's better. Uh-oh. Ah, it stings, it burns. That's okay. Return fire! Matthew Bingham, keep us alive. Smite the enemy, Shamik. There, that's a little better. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're still good. Remarkably, we're actually not in bad shape as far as these things go, believe it or not. That guy's a bit of a problem, but we're about to get past the big guy and then he'll be in range of everything. Of course, poor Shamik is on death's door.
Teetering on the brink. Facing
oh,
the abyss.
And he bled to death. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. There we go. We finally cut our way through the guy up front.
The turning point.
And now, I think we're gonna make him dodge less. Ow. Alright, I think we're gonna get these three out, I hope. Especially if I can keep getting the 2 hit point heals. No! Blanket fire is bad. You really need something that can target the back rows just to deal with those brigand fusiliers. They are nasty. Also, maybe bring some bandages next time. There we are. Alright. Oh, wow.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Alright. If we can survive this room, we should have a quest complete. Ha 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 ha! Yes, it was empty. Good. Poor Shamik. He will be missed.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Well, we set out with a quest for loot, and we came home with almost 9 grand in treasure, 14 crests, 4 busts, and 4 deeds. I will call that a victory, and, well, as sad as I am to have traded the lives of one of my viewers for it, that is simply the way this goes. Ooh, he's got a torn rotator cuff. Well, Itachi's really needs to focus on... Ooh, and he's a stress eater. That's no good. He really needs to focus on his ranged attacks now. Alright, we'll go back to town. We'll get some people.
I remember days when the sun shone, and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Hyorki had an unforgettable evening and has formed an attachment. His new quirk is love interest. Will only visit the brothel for stress relief. He engaged in pleasures of the flesh and recovered 81 stress. Man, don't you know better than to get caught up in becoming overly attached to one particular worker? Teddy here is sluggish after a long night of drinking. He has recovered a bunch of stress. Not enough, but a bunch, and is no longer hopeless. That's good. We have unlocked the sanatorium, the Warrens, and Matthew Bingham has leveled up to level 1. We will pay our respects to poor Shamik Shah. At the sanitarium, we can permanently remove penalties. For example, I could send Hyorki there to cure him of his love interest. But getting rid of stress eater seems more useful, honestly. Let's visit the wagon, the stagecoach. We have a bounty hunter, and a cultist, and a highwayman. Well, I do like the highwaymen. They are very useful. It might be time to dismiss Saffron and find a new Saffron. Thoughts. In any case, thank you for joining me for week 3. I'm going to do some preparing for week 4. And I'll explain all that in the next video once I get to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with everybody. I won't make you wait through me figuring it all out on screen. What we are going to do, however, is no, we're not going to get Instructor Mastery because I don't have 7 portraits. Never mind. But we will go to the blacksmith, and we're going to not upgrade any of that either because that takes 11 deeds. Man, what can I upgrade? I could do the Abbey. I need something that has better than just... Unfortunately, I can't handle the other areas. I could do Treatment Library, reduce the cost of sanitarium treatments by 10%. That could be useful. The Tavern also requires portraits, I believe. Yes. So I kind of want to save my portraits and such. Oh, that balancing act. No, the Survivalist and the Nomad Wagon we cannot currently go to. Alright, so maybe we still avoid upgrading. Because I really want to collect my deeds and my portraits to upgrade the guild and the blacksmith. So I only really have busts to work with. And the only thing I can really upgrade with busts at this time is the Abbey, I think? The Abbey and the Sanitarium. Okay. That's not bad. So, I suppose that the best thing for the Abbey then would be to increase the stress recovery of each of these.
A man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine.
And then reduce the treatment cost of praying. Yeah, I like that. That works for me. Alright folks, I'm gonna set some people to pray, do some preparations, hire some new people, do some renaming, and I'll be back next week with more Darkest Dungeon. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.